Frogization is a new dating phenomenon Gen Zers are experiencing in relationships. The hell are you doing, Gen Zs?
You see what finger I'm holding up? It's the middle one. Guess where it's going? And it's going right up your butt.
I'd like to go on record as being opposed to the use of violence for purposes of conflict resolution. However,
one-sided love.
This is not love.
This is Sparta!
furthermore, I'm gonna a mother.
Frogization is a new dating phenomenon Gen Zers are experiencing in relationships.
You see what finger I'm holding up? It's the middle one. Guess where it's going? And it's going right up your butt.
What goes through my head straight away when I saw this was, the hell are you doing, Gen Zs? Like, what's with all these, like, being zombied? Getting your friend to bounce up on the bed when you're with your girlfriend if you're celibate or something. I don't know what that one's called, but yeah, there's that as well.
Close-up of a frog croaking.
So what's this? Do they, like, what? Do they, like, if they can't get in a relationship, do they just go, screw it, then I'll change gender? Or do they just spawn loads of offspring? I can imagine Kermit right now with that disappointed face of his, just... or that concerned face that he does.
I'd like to go on record as being opposed to the use of violence for purposes of conflict resolution. However,
Frogization is one of the worst dating trends possible because it might be happening without you even knowing. It seems like there's a new viral dating term every single week nowadays, and we've all desperately tried to make some sense of the weird and wonderful world of romance in today's modern dating climate. Yeah, that's why I've just gave up on the old dating thing, because the people that are my age or around my age, they're either very busy working or they have kids. They're too mentally young. Like, they act childish.
そうだ、淳君。読む？理想の女性像。
貴様いつの間に吸った？
読むって書いてあるんですか？国木田君の手帳にはあらゆる予定、計画、理想の類が記入されているのだ。ほらこことか。うわっ！これはいくらなんでも。
And also, I just can't deal with other people anyways. So, that's probably why I never heard of this. Because, what dating life? Be in my hand. My good old hand.
Oh, you nasty ass bastard! You fucking nasty ass motherfucker! That's nasty, man!
Just you and me, boy, tonight. It's like that meme. And my computer is probably just like how Ted saw his laptop.
what's going on?
There's so much porn!
What the hell are you doing looking at my private shit?
What are you talking about? Private shit, Johnny? It was wide open. There were literally thousands of files here.
And now there's a brand new one to add to the jam-packed list already containing the likes of red flags, vegan flags, icks, and even getting zombied. See, I told you. And you may not even know it's happening to you. They ever found someone super attractive for ages, only to find that your attraction almost instantly dwindles as soon as they started liking you back? Yeah. Guess when that was? When they cheated on me and then tried to be all sorry and apologetic.
One-sided love.
This is not love.
This is Sparta!
You, my friend, have been a victim of Frogization. Oh, God, it sounds like some weird ass, you have been disowned sort of thing, or you have been pushed out the circle. Maybe that's catching in some of the other viral dating terminology we've been hearing as of recent. This newly coined phrase, effectively the bizarre phenomenon when your crush starts appearing less attractive than ever before the minute they fancy you back. Basically, if you get this, you're a person that only likes it when they don't like you. Isn't there a name for that? Yeah, unrequited love. Isn't that basically just unrequited love?
I think you're completely the greatest.
Thanks! Now listen!
Oh, I want to go flying again.
Aw, come on!
You know what I mean? Isn't that just isn't there already a name for it? I think we've all had that, really, to be honest. Like, especially when you're in like primary school, you know, you get your first crush. They don't like it back because you're the weird little creepy kid that screams and runs off and breaks things. Or in secondary school, oh, he's just the emo kid. Yeah, he's always depressed and all that. I don't want to talk to him. So basically, everyone's had it. It's clearly taken off over in Japan, with the new buzzword landing itself top spot of Japanese think tank Ziku's survey at 950 Gen Z. A think tank studies Generation Z, or those born from the latter half of the 1990s to around 2010, conducted an online survey between May 8th and 14th to which 950 people from junior high school aged to 26 replied. Most Gen Zs are social media natives, and many of the buzzwords also came from social networking platforms. That's for sure. Why the frog?
Furthermore, I'm gonna the mother.
Why? It doesn't sound anything like a frog. To be honest, it just sounds like, you know, you've just got a crush. That's all it is. Unrequited love. That's the other name.
Strangers to love. No, love. No, you know the rules. So you are.
When you lose interest, it's just because you're weird. Then it means because, you know, it's like, if they fancy you back, you're like, oh, well, I guess unless it takes too long, yes. Because then, once it takes too long, you've gotten so used to that person just being ignorant to you and not liking you back. Your brain just gets used to that. Everyone does that, and that's when it just turns into friendship, hopefully. Or you just move on to the next broad, or man. The phrase Frogization, or Kenya Kenshi, in Japanese literally translates to the phenomenon of turning into a frog. According to the report published by the Mainichi earlier the week on Wednesday the 7th of June. It's not so subtle, allude to a fairy tale story of the Frog Prince, which sees a frog turn into a prince after the prince falls in love with him. Completely flipping the OG's tale on its head, Frogization is used to describe that all too relatable feeling when you rose-tinted glasses begin to wear off the second your love interest shows some interest back. So you're just a weirdo. You just like it. Or it's like the opposite of like being wanting to be noticed, isn't it? Or you like it that they don't like you. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't really make any sense to being a frog. You don't turn into a frog, like, do you? Because what? This, in turn, eventually leads to internal pursuers to come to a harrowing conclusion that the potential beau was never all that attraction to begin with. Dubbed as the country's own version of what we may know as ick, it's clearly that such dating oddities are simply universal and cannot be avoided, to a matter where you are on the globe. Yikes. So, it's just when you fancy someone and they don't see you that way, and somehow they miraculously do, it's been too late. Why don't you just call this unrequited love? You know what I mean? Or one-sided love. Like, love is blind. Because you normally, it's only one person that actually feels the way about one person more than the other. We're not frogs, people. We're humans. Okay? Just want you to know that. I don't understand this. It's like, I don't know if I am part of the Gen Z. I was born in 1994. I'm a millennial. Okay. I'm happy. I'm a millennial. I'm not a Gen Z. Thank God for that. I'm glad I'm not a Gen Z. I'm a Y. Like, why was I here? Why did I have to learn about Frogization?
You see what finger I'm holding up? It's the middle one. Guess where it's going? And it's going right up your butt.
Okay, that was today's weird news, everyone. Let me know if you've ever been frogized. Well, ever had one-sided love. I don't know what it is with the new generation. They're trying to like re-tag everything with new names. To especially Frogize when there's nothing to actually do with frogs in this whole article. But whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao for now.
You see what finger I'm holding up? It's the middle one. Guess where it's going? And it's going right up your butt.